Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Jay Will here again at Veteran Nerd Review. Getting ready to give you guys another figure review on the McFarlane Multiverse Mongul figure that just came out. And pretty impressive figure. I'm glad to have picked him up when he went on sale for like 19 bucks on Big Bad Toy Store. I just saw the episode of Justice League Unlimited like maybe 2 months ago, where Bruce and Diana went to go give Clark some presents and gifts or whatever in the Fortress of Solitude, and they found out that Mongul had got in there and sicked the Black Mercy on him, and it turned into a whole big thing, a whole big fight where they were trying to get Clark to wake up before Mongul killed Diana and Bruce. So it was a real cool episode in that retrospect to kind of show how powerful Mongul is. And so let's go ahead and take him off his stand here. Nice big beefy figure. Always glad to have the big strong characters brought into figure form. Before we go further, guys, gotta let you guys know that the raffle is still in effect, going currently until July 31st on the Deluxe Iron Man, the Proton Cannon, brand new sealed in box. So if you guys want a chance at winning that, it's $2 per ticket. Hit up that Cash App in the description. Send me your name, the number of tickets you want to buy, and a code word that'll be between me and you. That I'm also going to write on your ticket while I put it in the cage, so that way that I can confirm it's you. I'm not somebody else getting a hold to your figure through nefarious means. But yeah, let's take a quick look at the packaging here. Got a nice big window front right here, McFarlane style. Got the stand right there in the background. At a loss of words right now. Nice big box right there. Superman villains, Mongul. That's some beautiful artwork right there on the back. I want to make sure I note that for sure. Beautiful artwork right there of the character. Then of course you got another Mongul right there on the side. And other than that, not a whole lot else going on for the packaging. So, before I get into the figure itself, he also does come with a trading card right here. If you guys want to read that, go ahead and pause it now. With the same artwork from the box on the back of the on the front side of the card there. Nice. So let's go ahead and bring my guy here just a little bit closer. Since he's so tall, he's probably not going to be able to fit in the whole screen. So let me just lower it down just a little bit. There we go. And let's go ahead and compare him to my favorite Batman so far. They have the black version of the Hush figure. If you'll go ahead and stand up for me, or stay standing. Then we also have the Dark Knight Returns, the big beefy Superman right here. So you guys get a nice little size comparison right there, how he stacks up against the smaller or normal size DC figures. Let's go ahead and bring them back out. And let's go ahead and compare him to some bigger figures. We have the recent Bane figure that just came out not too long ago. So you guys can see how that looks. And we also have the Justice League Darkseid figure. So yeah, he is taller than both of them. And so I'm patiently waiting for a Darkseid comic book version figure to come out. Definitely going to be a mega figure. But pretty much, as you guys can kind of see right here, I'm pretty sure Mongul is going to be like a baseline or like a body type that is going to be reused for the comic book version of Darkseid. I can just taste it coming out soon. They're going to pretty much announce it in the next couple of months. Sometime probably before Christmas, I'm thinking. But yeah, we have the body mold, the mask, the size right here that pretty much Darkseid is probably going to have. Just a retool of the armor and the boots and the face. And pretty much everything else, like color scheme wise, is going to be molded into Darkseid. So nice. That's your template right there. So we can bring these guys back out. And also, just because, let's go ahead and compare them next to my Build-A-Figure or Collect-A-Connect Doomsday from back in the day. So you guys can see how that looks as well. Yeah, we definitely need a McFarlane Doomsday kind of just be a single release. I already pre-ordered the 2-pack Doomsday and Superman, but we are definitely going to need a single release at some point in the future of a Doomsday. And let's go ahead and bring this guy just a little bit closer yet again. Because he's so tall, I gotta try to keep him backed up away from me so he can stay in the camera frame. But he's a pretty big, nice, beefy figure all the way around, as you guys can see or saw from the beginning of the video. Man, look at the detailing in there. I'm just gonna bring this all the way closer. Got some scrapes and scuffs. I don't know if they're all the way intentional, but kind of like it's like some rough or worn areas around the armor right there on his neck. That skin texture is looking pretty good. The veins and everything all the way through. Nice, looking pretty good. And it definitely comes with a pretty ugly head sculpt. But that's fitting for Mongul, if I recall correctly. And so, getting down to the articulation a little bit. Head can't really look up very far, but who else is he gonna be looking up to? I mean, just to be honest, he's like super tall. His neck is on it, has a small little piece of plastic right here in the front that you kind of have to like work past the neck piece right here. But you can't look down about that far. Of course, you get side to side turning, and you get a good little bit of head tilt in there. Then, of course, you get shoulders can move out to the sides that far. You can kind of feel like a McFarlane butterfly joint in there. As you guys can see, the wobble kind of feels like it's in there, but obviously you can't really see it. I don't want to stress it too much. I don't want to break it, obviously. Then, of course, arm goes all the way around. He has a single jointed elbow that bends in that far that you get rotation in as well. Then you get wrist swivel, as well as back and forward motion in the hands or in the wrist. Same thing for the other side as well. I would kind of think that a figure of this size would kind of have more space to play with as far as articulation, but they kind of get like the big solid torso piece, kind of like similar to the Bane. But you do get a diaphragm joint right there in the waist. A little crunch back, a little crunch forward, rotation. Then of course you get the legs then kick out to the sides about that far before you start to stress the plastic piece in a bit. And I mean in the center right there, the overalls or undies kind of design. You don't want those to be warped out to the front. Back. You get a little bit of upper thigh wiggle. You do happen to get double jointed knees that bend in that far. No boot cut, but you do get ankle pivot. And a little, they did manage to throw on some flexy kind of like soft plastic right there for the boots, right around the boots that way, so you can kind of get more turn in there without that hindering too much. But you do get the ankle pivot, and I believe, yes, this is the McFarlane ball joints in there. So you get to rotate those around quite a bit, and of course you get the toe articulation. So you do get a nice range of motion with this figure for a bigger guy. But like I said, as I mentioned before, I kind of was hoping that they would start working towards getting more waist articulation. And the bigger figures, that have been pretty cool. But nevertheless, you get what you get, and it kind of serves its purpose. But like I said, guys, I'm definitely, like I said, looking forward to seeing a comic book version of Darkseid in the next few months. Hopefully the next couple of months anyway. I'd definitely like to have one by Christmas, so I can kind of help finish completing my comic book shelf of villains and heroes. But yeah, what do you guys think? Is it a cool figure or not? Was it worth the $20? If it's still for $20 somewhere, you guys, I'd recommend you guys go ahead and pick it up. So yeah, especially for a mega figure when they definitely charge those up to like 40 or 50 plus. If you guys have come across this figure for about 19 bucks or so, go ahead and grab them. Highly recommend. And yeah, that does it for me here, guys. Appreciate you all coming out and checking out my video. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and share your thoughts. The more you guys help me out, the more I can do for others. Share this video with anybody you guys think might be interested in winning the Deluxe Iron Man. Currently having just the 2 entry contestants in there right now. So I'm gonna pretty much just gonna let it run for a little while to kind of fill the cage up. Well, not fill it up, but like at least cover the cost of the figure for me on my end. And yeah, you all stay safe out there, I guess. Later.